What is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is Pixel Partners here. And welcome back to 999, where we left off.
Drama.
Everything's changing now.
Yes.
Santa has kind of gone rogue, if you will, and has kind of low-key kidnapped some people and took them through the 9 door with them, and then we're all left behind here. But ironically, now we can go through a 9 door when we want to, because we have everyone. We had a little bit of we had an epiphany, if you will, and remembered a code that we shouldn't remember. Trying to figure out exactly what that means in this world, but I'm sure we're going to figure that out as time goes along. We've told Snake everything that we could just ask from the coffin. So let's see where we go from here.
Also,
maybe a library.
Off screen, we had a discussion of how Santa would have motive to be Zero.
Yes. Because, we usually try and save conversation for on screen. Sometimes
but we were way too into it, yeah.
That, since Santa had the Clover, and then Clover revealed to us, like, everything that means when it comes to the Nonary games, that he was probably involved in them in some form or fashion, which means he knew about it. Now, if he was actually in it or not, I have no idea.
But we know his sister was at least.
Yeah, his sister was at least. Because something I thought about is that unless maybe that's the reason why. Because we actually, maybe there is something for it. Because we were thinking about how Santa, if he was being kind of like this chaotic good in a way, that he knew what he was doing and knew that we would get Snake, but we needed the epiphany for it.
Yeah.
Because we were like, how would he know that Snake is alive? But if Santa was one of the ones on the original ship, then he would know what Santa looked like and know that Santa had a prosthetic arm.
You mean Snake?
Snake. Sorry, knew that Snake more than likely had a prosthetic arm and would know that information. And potentially, Santa's one of the ones that went into the room and discovered, quote unquote, Snake, now Man X's body.
Yeah.
He would probably know that wasn't Snake, just like Clover
did, yeah.
And utilize that info to be like, he's still here somewhere. You probably know from some other reason. Anyways, theory time's done. Let's go ahead and see what we're doing now.
Even though he claimed to not know what Clover was talking about when she was trying to talk to him.
It seems
unless
like
he was just trying to bluff.
Either that or he could also be rejecting things. I don't fucking know. But we're going to see where it takes us. In the shower room, there's a dead body wearing my clothes. Because that you thought I was dead, correct? Yeah, pretty much. You also discovered a corpse in the captain's quarters, and Santa turned on you here in this room. Do I have it straight? Well, the dead body in the captain's quarters is a surprise. Sorry, there wasn't a good time to tell you. Don't worry about it.
That was 7.
Oh, then. Don't worry about it.
Because we ended up telling him, too.
Listen, there's the 2 ass names that
I
fucks
know,
me up.
and then Santa.
7, Snake, Santa, it's all over the fucking place. Well then, got a pretty decent idea of what happened while I was indisposed, but still something of mystery who did all this and why. The corpse in the shower room that looked like me, and the corpse in the captain's quarters. Why were they killed in the way they were? You don't know? No, why would I? The guy in the shower room, we don't know who he is, so let's just call him Mr. X.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mr. X is wearing Snake's clothes. But you're wearing some kind of weird-ass robes. That means someone took your clothes and put them on Mr. X. We need to figure out who that was. I apologize, I have no idea who might have done this to me. I only just now woke up. I was unconscious during all the events you just described to me.
It's a long time.
Must have undressed me and changed my clothes during that time.
When were you knocked out?
When we split up to look for the red. Where did they get you? Do you remember? There's a small room out of the hallways on C deck. What happened? The same thing that happened to every one of us when we were abducted. A canister releasing some sort of gas was thrown into the room. I believe the gas is some sort of incapacitating agent.
Then that means it was...
Zero. Looks that way, huh? Something else I have to tell you. When I woke up, I was in this coffin. Also, if Santa Zero and Zero did this, then that means Santa would have known that Snake was alive, because Santa's the one that threw Snake inside the fucking coffin. I was in this coffin.
Oh, and he probably would have known that Snake was gonna go, or that Ace was gonna go after Snake.
Yeah.
So...
Possible.
Dang, those are big brain moves.
Why? Why did Zero make Mr. X wear Snake's clothes? How would that benefit Zero? I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean? And I have no idea how I got the passcode for the coffin either.
You would have to know about the prosopagnosia too.
Yeah. Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Where did those words come from? Why did I feel compelled to push the buttons on the bracelet after hearing them? All I know is my fingers moved on their own. It's like I did it subconsciously. I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean? And also, Snake and Clover have been subjects in a similar experiment 9 years ago.
The ability to access a morphogenic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany and the other is danger. And someone did actually die. A girl. Her name was, no, we never got to know.
There had been another experiment conducted on the same ship 9 years ago, and a girl had died during it. Morphogenic field theory. The 2 murders. Switching clothes. The nonary game. Zero. He's the ringleader, the person who trapped 9 of us in this sinking ship. Zero should know everything. If we can uncover Zero's identity, all of our questions will be answered. At any rate,
Nope.
At any rate, we'll have plenty of time to decipher the details later. For now, it is of utmost importance that we escape. Junpei, it was 4:30 the last time you checked the clock, yes? That means we have less than an hour. We must hurry. Hey, how are we gonna get out of here? Is that obvious for the other number 9 door? Oh yeah, you're right. With Snake, we can open the door.
Don't tell me you hadn't figured that out.
Come on, you gotta tell me these things.
Oh my god.
I assumed you'd figured it out. God, forget it, let's just get going.
He could figure out that without him, everyone could go, but he can't figure out with this number of people, they could go in the other.
Listen, it's that hero complex, alright? Alright, you guys ready to go? Yes?
Yep.
Not yet. Before we go, I'd like to check something. You want to check something? Yeah, before I do, 7, could you pull the lever? I want to make sure we can verify with just the 4 of us. What do you mean? We don't need... Just do it, alright? But if the door opens, don't go in yet, okay? Please, this is really important. I really need to check this, okay? Work with me here. Fine.
What's he doing?
That's a door. Huh. Alright, that means the 4 of us can go in door 9. So, we knew that already, it's obvious. Obvious. Yeah, you're right, it is. Now what happens if he had Zero's bracelet? What? Zero's bracelet? Why don't you take it out, Clover?
So you did know I had it. Picked it up because I thought it might be useful sometime.
This is on the left hand of the corpse in the captain's quarters. If you look at it, you can see it's got a 0 on the face. Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm going to call the guy we found in dead captain's quarters Cap.
No.
And it should be able to open door 9 with just me, Clover, and his bracelet. But the big question is, if Cap is the mastermind of this game, would he really put one of these bracelets on? Anyway, let's just give it a shot. Clover, give me your hand.
Okay.
Now the captain's bracelet. And pull the lever. I knew it. Now, what does this tell us? Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order for it to work? No, that's impossible. Did you see how the panel showed a 3rd asterisk when I scanned Cap's bracelet? Whether or not it's on your wrist doesn't matter. All you have to do is put the bracelet near the panel for it to register. Huh. Oh, looks like you're right. See, so what does that mean? There's only one possibility.
What does it mean?
That bracelet isn't the number 0. Is that what you're saying? That's right.
That timing with the thing. Then what number is it?
Let's find out. Scan the rest of this combination.
Oh.
God, I mean, we gotta go. I mean, there's nothing we could actually guess out of this unless. Wait, didn't we figure out technically in another one that didn't one of them equal 6? And that's why there was that weird potential of
Yeah.
So if it's 6, let me try and do the math quick. We've got a door 9.
Uh-huh.
Who do we have with us? Oh god, let me go through all these. Fucking, oh my god, I don't have to go back and forth. So we got Snake, 2. Junpei would be 5 and 7. Cap would be 6, which would equal 13, which is 4. It's not it. We're behind by 4 for what we would need. So if we do Snake, Junpei, I was gonna say Snake, Junpei, and Clover and Cap, but they don't want to give that one to me. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus Cap would be add 6. That's 17. This is a lot. 7 in Junpei Cap? Is that 7?
7 in
plus
Junpei
5
Cap
is
should
12.
work.
Let's try 7 me and Cap. If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet is number 6.
Yep.
Nailed it.
It is the same.
So we got that. It wasn't just a crapshoot. Hey, it opened. The door opened. How'd you get that on your first fucking try, pal?
What? Why? What does that mean?
June is 0 this entire time. Isn't it obvious? Cap's bracelet is number 6. But doesn't this say 0? This isn't a 0. The symbol on here isn't a number 0. It's a letter O. No.
Whoa, wait a minute. I don't get it. I mean, we figured out that Cap's bracelet is 6, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean there are 2 people with 6s?
There is most likely only one person with a 6.
But I don't get it. What about June?
Well, this is only to get a guess, but I think June's number was never 6 to begin with. Her bracelet was flipped. In other words, June's real number is 9. Seems most likely.
And all this numbered door stuff was just a load of crap?
Why would you say that?
Because if June is 9, then the numbers wouldn't match up. Here, look.
Here comes the math quiz, because I was like, this changes everything, or it should, and why should it all perfectly work out in this timeline for the way the doors opened?
I'll let you know what I'm writing, okay, Snake?
I can't write in Braille.
Huh.
Hang on a minute. That's you can read.
And that's everything. I wrote down which door she went into and with whom. And I wrote what all the numbers were. So if you switch 9 and wherever there's a 6, the numbers don't work. If the digital root is 7, then you can't open door 4. If the digital root is 2, then you can't open door 8.
So did you notice anything interesting on that list?
What do you mean?
You're talking about 3, right?
3?
Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Wait, that would...
And Santa literally went into every single room with June.
Wait. No, was it Snake that said that? And now he's saying, yes, that's right, to himself? I think you read the wrong...
Man, let me look at the log.
Yeah, that was 7.
Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
There you go.
Huh.
What about it?
It's quite simple, really. You told me that the first time you came to this room, Santa was the first to refuse to leave June behind.
Oh.
Now, doesn't that beg the question, why? Why would Santa do such a thing? The answer is easy. Because Santa can't open door 9 with only 7 in Lotus. Of course, there's only one reason for that. His number is actually 3.
What?
Santa's real number. So, oh my god, let me... Well, I mean, that creates something very interesting, doesn't it?
What?
So, okay.
You're the math nerd here.
Hey, you're gonna like this one. So, June's thought number was 6, right?
Uh-huh.
But a real number is 9.
Yes.
And that's plus 3.
Uh-huh.
Santa goes into every room with her. You need to take 3 back out of that equation.
Oh, 0.
creates 0 as the number.
Interesting.
I think that kind of a... Yeah, sure, let me look at this shit, math whiz. Okay. This is what we're getting at, right, Snake? Holy shit! Thank you, that is exactly right. 7. Well, his true number wasn't 3. It was 0.
No way. Santa is 0?
And June was 9, not 6. Conversely, Santa was 0, not 3. Plus 3 and minus 3. They cancel one another out. Nothing appears out of order. Santa was still playing by the rules in the known rate game this whole time. Precisely.
So you're saying Santa planned this whole thing?
I'm not sure if he acted alone or not, but I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0. If my hypothesis is correct. Snake's hypothesis. Something doesn't seem right. June's bracelet being flipped? Even if that were possible, that would mean that there are 2 number 9 bracelets. If that's the case... Alright, that's enough talking. Let's go, it's high time we went through that door.
That just means that guy was 6. Right?
His could have been 6, yeah.
Yeah. It's not that hard, Junpei. Come on.
It's right there. But, oh no, wait, oh well, oh, kind. Ooh. Alright, let's keep going. Because we found out the captain is 6. It just displays as O.
Then what?
I mean, there's a potential that the 9th man played a part in this entire thing in the first place.
It's lowercase g.
And lowercase g, which means his number was... I don't fucking know at this point. I'm not going through all that shit. Clover.
Oh, right. I think these stairs go to the bottom deck.
Looks dry. Let's head down. Hope we find a forest of knowledge. Hey, it's
library. Oh.
This is the Neptune symbol. There's some key around here somewhere. Neptune key. I only have the Uranus key card.
It's a different planet. Plus, it's the wrong kind of key.
Let's turn around and go back for now. Let's turn around and go back for now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's real confusing right now for me. Hey, another door. And a code reader this time.
It's the Uranus symbol.
This is the place.
Or Uranus, if you want to say it the proper way.
Uranus.
No.
Guys, y'all good?
They all just stared at it. Well.
Hey!
Wow. Totally full of books.
There's so many I don't know where to look. Probably the ground because I can't read. What? All right, if we want to get through that door out there, we need the Neptune key.
He knows numbers, but that's it.
I say we split up and look for it. Here's the way it's going to work. That key is sitting in one of these books.
Oh, God. Can you imagine?
Find the relevant information to this game and this game only.
Oh,
if you find
my
Moby Dick,
God.
that's not it. We need to find... You know a book you all need to find? Fuck, what was it called again? What was the
Oh. What June was talking about.
Yes, it's on the tip of my
futility.
There we go. My brain was stuck on F like fuck. I say we split up and look for it.
Okay.
Very well. Sure thing. Good, let's get started then.
Snake, how are
We don't
you
have
going
a
to
lot of
find
time.
it?
Yes, you look for it. Hurry. Put us in Nava mode. Okay. Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge. As he began her search, for reasons he didn't fully understand, Junpei felt those particular words float through his mind. Oh, and it pushed us back. Okay. It's an escape room of knowledge.
Escape the words. Seek a way out. By finding a book and going into that world as you read it.
Okay. Library, let's just... Oh god. Alright. This book is called, Mind Swap.
You mean you could, like, change bodies with someone? Well, I guess I wouldn't mind switching bodies with my brother or Junpei too much, but I'd rather die than let Seven switch with me.
What the hell? Like I'd even want to swap bodies with a little brat like...
Hey, were you just imagining it? You were!
Just shut up. Yeah, well, he wasn't the only one. I mean, what? Kitab al-Azif. Man, they've got some weird stuff here, and I can't even pronounce this one.
Who's that? Some famous guy?
It's one of the person's names is the name of a fictional book created by Abdul al-Hazred. We'll get that right one day. It's said to be one of the sources used in the creation of the literary Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon.
Oh. So these are all occult books and stuff.
Fancy. What about this? Teletemporation and telepathy. What the hell is this one about? Well, you know what telepathy is, but I've never heard of which refers to having the ability to travel through time.
Then just say time travel. This one says the golden rabbit and the moon on it. Does that mean it's about a rabbit that lives on the moon? Rabbits are pretty cute, but what's the moon stuff about?
It's talking about the Judas tree that is said to grow on the moon, according to Chinese legend.
What?
Okay. Is there anything extra? This book is called Golden Rabbit and the Moon. Okay. So that's all for that. What about this? That's the same quadrant. This quadrant. Energy theory, huh? I don't even understand the damn title. Look at this shelf. It's all science and technology. What about this one? Here.
Paleontology. This one's about fossils, right? Ammonites are pretty nasty looking. They are.
Yeah. Why did mankind lose their tails? Jimmy, do you know what this one's about? Why are you asking me? I didn't even know we had tails to lose. Maybe we should ask a human with a tail. Mankind's ancestors most likely lost their tails as they were no longer useful, and the nutrients required to grow them were better put to use elsewhere. At least that's what I read. I was like the young, I may have remembered it incorrectly. Yep, why the hell would a kid be reading a book like that?
Nerd.
Micrographia, huh? Like Robert Hooke's famous work, first published in 1665.
How do you know this?
He built a microscope and examined insects, inorganic substances, and other things too small to be seen in detail by human eyes. He then drew pictures of many of the things he'd examined, then published them in a book. At hazard a guess, the shelf is concerned with natural sciences.
Interesting.
Creatures of the South Seas, huh? Oh, this one's got pictures of colorful fish and stuff. Introduction to geology, huh? Thinking about the Earth, even when you're on the ocean. Kind of romantic in a way, I guess. Okay. This one says, transition of extinct species.
Oh.
We need to hurry it up or we're going to end up in the pages of a book like that.
But
Mother Nature! Is that some sort of book about hippie chicks? Probably not, except perhaps tangentially. It's most likely about the environmental protection. I was just trying to make a joke. Dude, hippie chicks? Really?
God.
The theory of evolution. Heck, even I know this one. It's that Darwin guy, right? Well, yes and no. Charles Darwin wrote a book called On the Origin of the Species. In it, he put forth his theory of evolution. Yeah, I remember that part. He called it natural selection.
Yep.
Exactly. Theories of the Cambrian explosion. Did a bomb go off near somewhere called Cambria? Wrong kind of explosion. Roughly 500 million years ago, during what is known as the Cambrian period, research suggests that the variety of living organisms increased by an order of magnitude. What that happens is, however, still something of a mystery. There are a number of theories. This book is most likely a collection of them.
I've heard of that.
Yes. There's a note on the table. Let's see if it gives us a guidance.
Lights to the books. Huh, what does that mean?
Interesting. Well, intelligence often hides itself in darkness. Have you ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees, well, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader is on to the next. Spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness.
Oh wow, that's dark.
Rather like myself.
That's horrible.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I like it. I'm not complaining. Not at all. I live in the darkness, yes. But that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truths of the light miss. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say.
Snake, are you okay?
No.
Oh.
This book is full of books on science and technology. Things like energy theory. About this well, that stands out above everything else. We gotta look at some of these other things, but all it's here is Faraday's laws of electrolysis. Electrolysis. There we go.
Not that hard.
It was the right way when I was in my brain. It didn't sound right. But it was going to be about electrolysis in an electrolyte solution, like Gatorade. No, these special laws were set down by Michael Faraday.
Faraday, you say?
Our property value's going up. Who are you? Our property value's going up in space too these days. Man, guess times are tough, aliens.
It's funny because Clover's voice is almost K.
In a way.
Seven's voice is almost Gumshoe.
Yeah.
And yet they don't get along at all.
Nope.
This one says cosmic inflation.
Huh. Okay. Okay, I wanted to wait on that one while I touch these.
Quantum gravity. 7, do you have any idea what this is?
Does look like I have a fucking clue. How about you start by using real words? Then maybe we'll get somewhere. Theory of general relativity, huh?
Oh, I know this one. That's Einstein, right?
There you go.
Her
What's
cute
this?
little jump.
Yeah. An overview of conformal field theory?
Yeah, informal.
Which is a theory that points to an invariant quantum fields where conformal transformation can take place. Knock it off with the science voodoo stuff. You're trying to put me to sleep?
Yes.
Supersymmetric string theory in 10-dimensional space-time. We're just talking about superstring theory. It's a theory of reality where... how to explain? It says that all elements in the universe are governed by the vibrations and harmonics of tiny supersymmetric strings.
Oh.
What?
Ernal.
Ipnori and nidflub.
What? Oh, you
I
were
read it from
trying to
left to
read
right.
the whole thing.
Wait a minute. If we switch these, we can make
Open. Here. Find. Bulb.
Okay, we need to move this around. What's the deal with these titles? They're all just gibberish.
Hey, what if we, like, switch them around?
Switch them around.
Yeah. If we move them around, maybe they'll spell something.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, heck, it's worth a shot. Hey, bulb,
Open
darkness.
here, find bulb.
Switch that.
This is the easiest puzzle I've ever seen.
Yeah. How about
That's
this?
the fastest we've ever solved any puzzle in this game,
I
I
know,
think.
right? Looks like putting those books in the right order happened. Oh, opened this thing right up. That was a piece of cake.
Hooray! You did it, Junpei!
Does that turned out well enough?
So the letters from the title spell out, open here, find bulb.
Easy peasy numbers.
It's funny, I know it was all caps because the puzzle's all caps, but just imagine her
Yeah,
screaming.
open here, find bulb.
Open here, find bulb!
Light bulb.
The light bulb looks like it's brand new. And it's really big, so it'll make a lot of light.
So we need some place to put that. I remember, I mean, the thing is, the note says, lights to the books. Interesting. Is there any other quadrant that we haven't checked? No, that's full of all that.
What about down the stairs?
I'm getting there. We did all of that as well. I'm gonna, nope, that's not how I rotate. I always forget that.
Whoa.
Right. Energy theory. Reaction between shortwave energy and matter. What else we got?
Just listening to you read those titles is giving me a headache.
Can't say fancy theology stuff, and I'll get along real well. Keep on talking about this stuff, and you're gonna put me to sleep, and I ain't gonna be helping you anymore. Okay, so that's just the same thing.
Yeah.
The black hole hypothesis. Gamma ray astrophysics. Is this bookshelf has an astronomy theme? Oh my god.
Space.
Wait, is this the same one that we did before?
History of the medieval period. Maybe it's about Sir Lancelot?
Isn't he just a story? I don't think you're gonna find a guy who didn't really exist in a history book. A history of Buddhism.
Interesting.
Huh.
Look, this one says Cultural Heritage of Rome.
Bet that's gonna be serious inheritance tax. Permian creatures. Seems a little fancy for some kind of prehistoric critters. Not to mention most of them were likely reptiles and amphibians without hair. I can't imagine they'd had much need of berms.
Oh my god.
That's got nothing to do with this. Kids book here? Looks like a children's story about Native Americans.
Don't you think a random book like that is kind of suspicious? Maybe you ought to hold on to it.
Fuck yeah, I'll take it. Some Native
Oh,
Americans.
seven.
There's some Native Americans on the cover. Hey Junpei, take a look at this one. Native Americans, huh? Maybe he's got some. Whoa!
Oh. Kill.
Lilk. Your ilk.
It's obviously Kill, but
I mean, maybe. Because, I mean, if you're
no,
supposed
the
to do it
light,
in this way.
light on the book. Light the books. You gotta find more with the letters, and it'll spell out a word or a sentence.
What's that? Is this one of them pop-up books? L-R-K. That doesn't mean anything, does it?
No, I thought I saw
I can make 'em
Kill.
see. I don't know where the R is coming from, but well, you could make them Well, you can make them curl. Like curl or Carl.
Carl.
Right. Maybe it's a lowercase r that they're seeing there. I don't know.
What?
That's a great question. I'm just going to put the book back. It's all good.
What's Hellenism? That's Greek mythology. Yeah.
I think that's something of a fusion like Greek and Oriental culture.
Hellenism is basically, you know, the Greek, when they worship all the gods and goddesses.
Hey, look, this is a book called Greek mythology.
Yes!
Damn, that thing's huge.
Oh, yeah.
Can't imagine anyone would actually read the whole thing.
I would.
Pretty sure I'd just put me to sleep.
I would be very happy.
It's called History of the Western World. I was assuming that's about European history. Yeah. Just gonna leave it at that, Snake. Doesn't seem like you... Oh, okay.
Oriental history. Maybe this one's about China's 4,000 years of history or something?
Hey, Chinese history and Oriental history aren't the same thing. Okay. Rotate. Big door. It's big opening the doors of the library. It's pretty impressive. Almost looks like the door to a shrine or a church or something. Another door after it, and then there's a passageway beyond that. At the end of that passageway is a door with that Neptune symbol engraved on it. We have to need to find the key with the mark of Neptune.
Okay. This sounds like a job for the best brother and sister team in the world.
And it's like 7 and I don't even exist.
Nope.
Okay.
It's so nice when they're, you know, alive together.
Oh boy.
Oh, look, 7. Here's a book that's perfect for you. It's called Correlation of Muscle, Bone Density, and Bone Strength.
You're just saying that because it says muscle. Yes.
No, it has density, too, and you're pretty dense.
Principles of monkey behavior, huh?
Hey, it's for you,
7,
too.
this is for you. Imagine this is a book describing praxeology studies on monkeys. Monkeys are very similar to human evolutionary, so I imagine the research was fruitful.
Is there one about
It's
whales?
just called Dissection. This bookshelf must be all medical books. What I can tell, it sounds as though these books have been organized by genre. This library must be massive. I'm rather impressed by how well organized it is. This one. Human equilibrium theory. Human anatomy.
Regeneration of internal organs.
Fucking weird.
This one, it looks just like that picture book from earlier, the one with the pop-ups.
You think they're part of a series or something? They have the same binding?
But
Baseball.
baseball. There's a baseball on this one. Come on, Junpei, let's see what's in it.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say it's probably baseball stuff. Whoa!
Head.
Head. Head kill. Kill head.
Oh, this is a pop-up book. It's got the letters H-E-A-D popping out of it.
Nope. Okay, can't do anything with that.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those, like, shadow puzzle things, I think.
Potentially. Functions of the human brain, huh?
Hey,
This is a book
7,
about
here.
the nervous system. I'd ask you to read it to me, but I don't think we have time.
I'm kind of curious about it, too. There's gotta be a reason why people connect with each other, you know?
Sure, that's the wrong button.
Whoa.
There we go.
Oh.
Dissection Atlas, huh? It's a whole shelf full of medical books. Look, this one's called Recreation of Lost Human Functions.
Oh.
You think they're talking about if you, like, lose parts of your body, then you could grow back? I don't think so. Maybe they're talking about reconstructing abilities that humankind once possessed. In other words, they may be talking about cultivating a sixth sense.
Huh.
Okay. Ancient gladiators.
Ooh.
What's this book doing here? They're researching human physical limits across history.
The gladiators were forced to do some crazy stuff, man.
It's a scaffold.
Yeah.
Okay. I think at this point,
This is actually the
everything
most
we've been
interested I've been in an escape room.
Let me see if there's anything about this, like, coat rack thing.
I used to read all the time when I was younger. It's a coat rack, like a place where you can hang coats and hats and stuff. Well, this one's not too big, so maybe just hats.
Okay, nothing else about that? That's just here? Is there a coat rack here? Hat stand. You put hats on it.
May I take your hat, sir?
May I take your hat? Alright, we're gonna go down. Oh, that's a lot of... I don't know if to look at that yet. Algebraic number theory. Math, huh? There's another one like that over here. You mean something like primary number theory or analytical number theory or geometry?
Oh my gosh, how did you know? Nobody said anything about those.
Well, number theory is usually split into 4 chief disciplines. There was a book named Algebraic Number Theory. I took a wild guess that the other 3 would be there as well. Looks like I was right. The Pythagorean Theorem.
Ugh.
This is a famous one. Look at the number of math books in this section.
Stay away from me.
This one's Goldbach Conjecture. Conjecture. What's it about? Like magic or psychic stuff or something? Right, I bet it's about jewelry, isn't it?
What?
It may have an odd title, but it's actually a very respectable mathematics book. Deals with one of the unsolved problems of additive number theory. Sorry I said anything. Look, let's not get into this right now, okay?
Jewelry?
I wouldn't understand it in the first place.
That's a weird book, Junpei. Indian mathematics. That's funny.
Well, why is that funny?
It says Riemann hypothesis. What is there to hypothesize about a
With Riemann.
Riemann? Isn't it pretty straightforward?
Heavens, though, there are many factors: length, girth, lubrication, or lack of. It's an exciting and rapidly growing field.
Whoa.
Wait, you were talking about Riemann? No, oh God. Oh, that's an awkward conversation for you guys. Okay, we're zooming in. What's this? Origin of Japanese folklore. Looks like there are a bunch of books about Japanese culture here. Mostly ones about folklore, though.
Yes.
And folklore can cover a wide range of subjects. History, urban life, religious trends, environmental changes, oral traditions. Folklore can cover all of those things, if you know where to look.
This looks pretty deep.
Says you after the Riemann comment.
What are
Modern
you
Japanese
talking
literature,
about?
huh?
You're the one that said those other things.
Agriculture and historical organizations and folklore. Hey, there's another one of those picture books here. Something about these things feels kind of nice, you know?
What?
Brings back good memories.
I guess even people like Seven were kids once.
No shit, you little brat. Hey guys, cool it. Alright, I think I'm gonna take this picture book with me. I got... On the meat bone.
No.
Alright. It's got a magic wand on it. That's what that is? That's the
what
last
that
thing I would have
is?
guessed. Okay. So what's inside? Well, you gonna open it? Pretty sure it's just
It's
gonna
a
have the
magic
pages
wand
inside.
stuck
Smart
in a
as that.
barrel.
Oh, say 5. Looks like another pop-up book. This book has an S, an E, a dash, and number 5 sticking out of it. I might be
You read
impressed
it as
if
an
I was
I.
5.
You were like, say 5.
Exactly. Alright, that's another from that collection. Let's see what we've got here. So many books here. I wonder what this one's... Whoa, what's this? Worm?
Oh? Sorry.
Oh, what? No, I'm sorry. Hey, what's the deal with this sappy stuff? Did we touch hands?
Yep.
Oh.
The classic
okay,
trope.
so-
Where you each reach for something and then...
Alright, I'll touch this bookshelf. There are books here in all sorts of languages. There's something suspicious about the shelf on the left. Okay, I'll just look at the left shelf then. Like, it's going to be locked for a little bit, but there are a couple of books in the glass shelf. From left to right, they say Volume 6, Volume 3, Volume 2, Volume 4, Volume 1, and Volume 5. That's a combination. 6, 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. This bookshelf has some sort of glass inlay. It's pretty big, but there are only 6 books in it. That seems kind of weird.
Hey, it looks like there's something on the bottom. I can't really see it though. The glass is all foggy.
What about the padlock?
We need some Windex.
What's the order I just fucking said? Hang on.
Junpei.
6, 3, 2, 4, 1, 5.
Get Windex.
6, 3. Which direction do we start from? Over here. In the middle of the glass door is a cylinder lock. You know, the kind of lock where you would rotate the numbers until you've got the right ones to open it. What the hell is this? They just gave us the answer. You guys might as well give it a shot. It sounds like it's not going to be the answer, but... Oh, now it's upside down.
6,
So
3, 2,
6.
4, 1, 5.
Oh, this goes actually 6. No, 6. Wait, 6. I thought it was
6, 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. That's what I heard you say.
okay. That is it. Perfect.
You did it, Junpei! Yay!
I don't know why, but I don't really feel particularly happy about being praised for that. Whatever. At least the lock's open now. See if we can get it open. All right. Open sesame. Open up,
Hello?
motherfucker. That just open the doors.
Oh, jeez.
Another light bulb.
Ooh.
We can combine the light bulbs for an even, or we can make a car.
We can
Okay.
make it. We got headlights now.
Exactly.
Put them up to your eyes.
Okay, now let me check these things
See
down
through
here.
Them. Whoa.
Owen. That's the only thing that makes Sheldrake. Dad kind. What the hell is this?
Dad.
Isn't that a German mathematician? Maybe it's a maybe it's a compilation of his work.
Was
1,
it?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't.
You're
fucking
half
know.
German and you like math. Was that a German mathematician?
I don't know. I mean, now that it's because Leben is.
This book is in German. Looks like it's the complete works of something.
I've never heard of it. Well, if Snake doesn't know what it is, I don't think we'll ever know. Owen! Wow. Huh.
Wow.
Owen is enough to go on. Perhaps it's about the English Revolutionary?
Sheldrake?
Oh, I guess that makes sense with that. Sheldrake. Isn't it Sheldrake?
Huh?
I have no idea. Alright, the only thing that we have left is this fucking thing. There are 3 lights in this thing. They aren't very bright, though. Hey, didn't we find some kind of really powerful light bulb earlier?
We found
Why don't you put it in one of those lights?
Yeah. Well, it'll get a lot brighter, but...
But if there are 3 lights, that means 3 light bulbs. There won't be much point unless we can replace all 3 bulbs. We need 3 light bulbs, huh?
So we have 2.
Yes. I feel like I've fucking checked everything, though, because that takes us down the stairs. And I've checked...
What about over here?
I mean, I checked everything.
What about the door to the right there?
That, I mean, this iron plate is bolted down. I don't think it's a door. I think it's just a wall.
No, those books.
That's the one that we went to. That's what we just opened up.
No, not those.
What are you talking about then?
The books next to them.
I already touched it. It said there's books here, but it says it just said we should look at the door to the left of it. Maybe is there another staircase up? No, there's not. Okay, well, what about the ladder? Ladder's not important. Fuck, I've gone through all. Where the fuck else? We already did the open here, find bulb bullshit. Even though on this art the light bulb is still there.
Oh.
Huh.
It's the ghost of the light bulb. You think you see it, but then you go there and it's gone. Like a real haunted house.
My brain, and maybe there's something on the roof. It's a scaffold for the top floor. Goes all the way to 4 corners of the room. Well, that doesn't do me any good. Well, you know
4 corners. This is a circle.
There's a circle.
Oh, that bothered me.
Well, I'm gonna keep going.
Corners, Junpei.
I'm going to keep going in a circle, and we're gonna figure out what the hell we need to do next time. Because right now I'm at a loss for what exactly. Where the hell would I find another light bulb at? We've searched everything, unless it's these things.
You're making me dizzy. Please stop.
Sorry, I will go and stop doing a circle then.